Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Daily Vibration. So, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Kamoy, and we are doing the Daily Vibration for today, June 22nd, 2021. And ruling number of the day is the number 6. Also, the sun is currently positioned in Cancer. And I want to just apologize because yesterday I kept on saying the sun was in Gemini, and we were swapping over to Cancer season. The sun actually swapped over into Cancer yesterday on the 21st. So, my apologies, and I just wanted to make note of that correction. That the sun actually swapped over into Cancer season on the 21st. Okay, so now we are positioned in Cancer, the sun. So this is the house of family, right? So this is parents, home, right? This is also the house where you get to nurture. This is a nurture house, right? So we're dealing with emotions this month as we are sitting in Cancer. So this is a feeling house, right? Now, as we're moving throughout the energy, we're going to just be mindful that people are spinning. So if people are not dealing with their stuff emotionally, they are going to be spinning. And if you are not dealing with your stuff emotionally too, you can begin to feel that energy in your body. So I've been doing a lot of energy work just on myself because I can feel how intense this energy is, and just being I guess an empath, and when you even look at my birth chart, as far as my numerology birth chart is concerned, there's definitely hypersensitivity within my birth chart. So I feel things, okay? So I've been feeling the energy, and I've been doing energy work and being mindful to stay grounded, to stay tapped in, to stay energetically tuned in to see what's going on in my body. And what I've been finding is I do that and I go in and I get tuned into where the blocks of energy is. I have been finding that a lot of the aches in the shoulder area and the neck area, they're pretty much been dissolving, right? And you can literally feel the blockage being removed or released, so I can literally feel the blockages being released energetically. So if you are a healer or an empath of any kind, you really want to make sure that you're grounding yourself and staying tapped in this energy. That's going to be important, right? So we are currently at day number 86 on our level up journey. We got 14 more days left to go. All right. So self-love is what it's all about. Being true to yourself is what it's all about. Right. I had an experience where I had to be really honest with myself for the past, I want to say 86 days now. It started out thinking that I was going to do this journey one way, very strategic, very I'm going to use this format, and really what I learned was that's just not the energy that we're in right now, right? We're not so much in the masculine energy where everything has to be listed out. You can have a vision and you can have an overall plan, but the unfolding of how that plan is going to evolve, you're just going to have to allow it to. So when I started 86 days ago, I didn't know that that's what my journey was going to be about, allowing things to unfold differently, right? More, and I say differently because I know I got to deal with the collective energy, just like you guys, not handling problem resolution the same anymore. I'm outside with the birds, if you guys can hear the birds in the background. Not handling problem resolutions the same anymore. Really being able to go within first and resolve things within me. And I'm finding that I'm doing that even more so on an energetic level now, like really tapping into my energy bodies and doing the work energetically. Oh my gosh, there's a red robin in a tree. Oh, like bird lovers would love my backyard. okay? Because there is just a variety of birds in the backyard. So moving throughout the day and moving within this Cancer's energy, I really want you guys to ground yourself emotionally this month. You know, we started off the year just knowing that we were tapping into a year of mental and emotional chess, right? That meant that you would need to sometimes tell your feelings how to feel, and sometimes you would have to tell your mind what to think. You just wouldn't be able to allow those things to wander off and control you, right? Because a lot of times you find that you're angry at somebody else, but if you get still enough and quiet yourself enough, you can find the source of that anger may not even be linked to what you think you were what you think you were originally angry about. So you want to take that into consideration too as you're moving throughout this energy this month. If you're an empath, if you're a light worker, if you're an energy healer, some of the things that you may be feeling energetically this month may not necessarily be yours, so you will want to ground yourself within this energy. Okay? All right, so you guys know the deal. I always tell you that you are not just responsible for mastering your sun sign, that you are also responsible for mastering the whole zodiac wheel, right? Because all 12 signs are aspects of you. They're aspects within your psyche, right? So all 12 signs, all 12 houses, are aspects of you that you would have to master, right? Now, when we're dealing with the elements, however, in the reading, we're dealing with it by not so much each individual signs, we're just dealing with them by elements. So, for example, when you hear me refer to your thinking, right? Spiritually, mentally, your intelligence, that will be air energy, okay? Which includes Gemini, which includes Libra, which also includes Aquarius, okay? Now, when you hear me reference water energy, that is going to be your emotions, okay? So you don't have to be a water sign to tap into your emotions, okay? And that is going to be Cancer, Scorpio, as well as Pisces, okay? And that's how you're going to begin to tap into the water element, okay? It's through your emotions. So air is your intellect, your thinking, mental and spiritual. Okay, then you have water, your emotions. Fire would be action, all right? Which you need to take action, movement, all right? And you also, I'm going to add perception in here too, because of that Sagittarian energy, which can bring in a higher perspective and philosophy and stuff. So let's just say action, movement, but also your perception, okay? Now, when we talk about the earth energy, right, this is going to be the energy of Taurus, Capricorn, as well as Virgo. Okay, well, let me reverse because I didn't give you the fire energy. So fire energy is going to be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, just so you know, and that's action. Okay, earth energy is going to be Taurus. It's also going to be Capricorn and Virgo. If you are not a Taurus, a Capricorn, or Virgo, you're going to apply this to the practical realm, the physical realm, the things that you have to handle, the manifestation, the material things, the house, the car, and that type of stuff, right? Now, every day, each element has messages. So you want to take what you need, leave what you don't, and shelf what you don't understand, okay? And sometimes you got to circle back. So when we're dealing with your mental thinking or your intelligence today, spiritual or just mentally, right? It's saying service. This is Sakura chakra energy, right? And within the Sakura chakra energy, this is emotions. This is change in relationships, right? So this is the change that needs to happen within relationships emotionally within your Sakura chakra, right? So this is asking you, what are you serving mentally? What are you thinking about? What are you giving your service to? Service doesn't have to do so much with work, like you're providing a service. Service can be energy. It can be emotions. Okay, it can be your thinking. So it doesn't necessarily have to be physical. It can be energetic also. What are you serving mentally? Where are you putting your emotions? Where are you putting your feelings? Where are you putting your thoughts? Where are you putting your actions? Especially when it comes to deal with relationships. Okay, so you want to just be mindful about that today as you're moving throughout your thoughts. Okay, so emotionally today, when we're dealing with the water element, is saying be aware of the gossip. For some people, just watch how much you talk about other people. For others, it's going to be just knowing other people is always going to have some shit to say, especially when they're not doing anything and you're making moves. All right, so heart chakra energy. Make sure that you're moving with love and compassion and forgiveness today, especially emotionally, because we are in Cancer season. This can be very healing and therapeutic energy for those of us that choose to tap into it. Okay, it can be very, very beautiful energy for you to release. Okay, now the message today when we're dealing with the fire energy, especially when we're talking about, taking action, movement, perception, right? You got prayer energy popping up, which is solar plexus energy, confidence, determination, self-mastery, right? And when this card pops up, I like to say that you just don't need to make lemons and take lemonade to the next level, right? You can take these lemons and you can make you some lemon meringue pie. You can make you some lemon chicken. You can make you some shrimp scampi with some lemon juice. You can make you a whole bunch of stuff with some lemons. It does not only need to be lemonade. You can make your whole feast with lemons, okay? So this is all about perception, all right? When you look at this energy in the card, it's saying, are you going to see the grass is green on the other side? And sometimes that's just astroturf, and you don't want to do the work, or you're going to put in the work, put in the effort, and take care of your own lawn, right? And not sit back and watch a neighbor's shit and what everybody else is doing and not tap into your shit. Are you going to pray and then sit back and allow things to manifest? Because this is a thing that a lot of people don't understand. If you have prayed for something and sat within your soul and your spirit and earnestly, just, with good intention, ask for something, which really you should be declaring and not asking. But let's say, foundation of prayer, that's what you stand on. You should not have to keep asking in prayer every day for the same thing. Really, where you should move, once you've asked the first time, you get into a mode of being grateful and thankful. So if you're going to be in your sacred place, right, don't keep asking for the same thing. You just want to be mindful, right, within your actions, especially because this is what it's saying, to move as if it's already done. It's already been granted. Okay, so be mindful of that. Now, that's where you need to put the energy when it comes to the fire energy, taking action, movement, okay, perception. Now, when it comes to the earth energy, which is, practicality and, the physical realm, it's saying acceptance. And this may just mean like accepting that you can't do as much as you want to do right now because of the energy and the retrograde, accepting that you can't make people do what you want them to do, This could be you learning literally to accept what you can't and can't do, especially when it comes to trying to control other people, as well as accepting yourself for who you are, for what you bring to the table, for what you truly want, moving within you, who you truly are, and trusting yourself and being okay with that, and understanding that sometimes that may make people mad or uncomfortable, right? But why should you walk around with anxiety, right? Just to settle somebody else's anxiety. Why should you do that? One of the things that I'm learning is not to be so quick to say yes to things, to really sit and think about things before I commit. And I just had a big lesson in that within the past day. Right? So don't overcommit yourself to things. Just accept what you can and can't do. And then you move accordingly. All right, so rule number 6, willpower. Okay? Creative and destructive energy. You are the creator and you are the destroyer. So how are you using that energy? Okay, pay attention to how you're moving today. Ground yourself, tap into your emotions. Don't be afraid of the dark, because out of darkness comes enlightenment. Okay? All right, do something kind for yourself, love yourself, honor yourself, my loves. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's daily vibration. Have a wonderful day, guys.